What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today is December 13th of 2019. At this point in time, it's getting pretty close to Christmas. It's about it's kind of less than 12 days away from Christmas here. But I picked up a beer here that I know some of you guys are going to be like, hey, Eric, I thought you were never going to buy this beer anymore or buy from this company anymore. But so you guys pretty much know if you guys have followed my channel at all, kind of where I'm getting at here. But I seen it. I figured if I don't get it, I'm not going to be able to try it. This one is from Founders Brewing Company. This is their KBS Espresso. It's an ale brewed with, chocolate and coffee and aged in oak bourbon barrels. The beer comes in at, goodness, where does it say? Oh, 12% alcohol by volume, bottled on 11/14 of 2019. Guys, I'm going to try to get it up in here. There we go. I don't know if the camera's going to necessarily focus in on here, but this is a beer, guys, that I know in the past that I've said, I'm not going to pay for Founders. Let's bring it back here. I'm not going to pay for Founders beer anymore. But I seen it. I figured if I want to try it, I'm never going to see it again. So, I still, my feelings about Founders, as some of you guys have known with their racism and their lawsuit kind of going on, which has finally ended, I'm still kind of at the point of, come on, guys, you guys got to be better than that. And any brewery's got to be better than that. You can't be racist overtones, all that sort of stuff. I don't want to really get back into that here, guys. So this is probably one of the very, very, very few Founders beers that I do. And I paid, goodness, what is it? A four pack of these is $23.99. I think I paid $7.99 for this one. So, but the 4-pack price is on here. It says $23.99. I didn't pay for a 4-pack. I only paid for one. So, guys, I'm kind of really wanting to get into this beer. I'm kind of interested to see how it is. I've also have a Founders glass right here as well. I've already had one beer tonight that I've done a beer review of. I didn't post it because I'll admit the video came out very, very bad. And I kind of had to restart my computer to kind of start doing this one. But, guys, we're going to go ahead and get this in here. I'm going to pour someone in here. So this is the used glass, unfortunately, because of the beer I've already had the first time. So there's going to be no dirty glass mafia. It comes out Coca-Cola-ish right out from the the bottle here. Milk chocolatey head. Ooh, wow, I'm getting a lot of espresso just kind of licking the top here. Milk chocolatey head, small to medium bubbles on top, smaller on the sides. I just poured it and it's coming down. One finger's ahead and it's kind of dissipating. Probably if I sit here long enough, it'll probably just dissipate to a fingernail's head and probably start opening up to where you can actually see the beer inside. But as I'm talking and as I'm kind of getting a whiff, I'm getting a whiff of coffee and espresso coming right off of this beer. I'm really not getting any alcohol presence on here, but let's get to the aroma test to kind of see what it does. Yeah, big coffee, big espresso notes, some chocolate in here as well. Seth is doing with bourbon barrels. I'm really not getting any bourbon. I am getting a little tinge of oak that they've used on the oak barrels. Perhaps some from the bourbon barrel, some of the vanilla coming through on here, but I'm not really smelling any of the bourbon presence on here. Like if you pour like a Jim Beam or any kind of bourbon whiskey, you're kind of getting some of that bourbon smell on here. I'm not really getting any of that. I'm getting mostly the big presence obviously is coffee and the espresso here, but really anything else. And a little bit of chocolate on here and the oak. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm getting. Coffee, espresso, chocolate, a little bit of oak, a little bit of vanilla, kind of what you're normally going to get with really any kind of bourbon barrels. But this one is very, very heavy on the coffee and heavy on the espresso. But I already tasted a little bit. Now I'm sitting here jibber-jabbering if the beer started opening up here. But it's in a Founders glass, guys. So hopefully I've got the right glassware here. This little better half. I guess it's a tulip-style glass. I got it when I was over there 2 years ago. So, guys, let's put this to the lips into the taste test here in my tongue and see what it gets. Bottoms up. Cheers, guys. Tastes a lot like the original KBS, just with a lot of espresso and coffee in it. That's pretty much what I'm getting. Getting a little bit of chocolate on the back end if you swallow it, and you kind of getting some of the flavor profile to kind of simmer down a little bit. Kind of has a little bit of a rough kind of spot here on the back of my throat. I'm hoping I'm not really getting sick here either, guys, but got a little bit of a rough thing on my throat here. Now that the kind of flavor, the profile is starting to kind of ease, I'm getting more of the vanilla presence on here. Now, when you drink it the first time, you're just getting a big shot of coffee and espresso. Now it's kind of coming to more of the chocolate and the vanilla part. Starting to taste a little bit of the bourbon on here. Has a slight tinge of alcohol on here. Being at the 12% level, I was hoping to get more of an alcohol punch on here, but you guys kind of know my stance on this. If it's a bigger beer, you should know you're drinking a bigger beer and have that little bit of an alcohol punch on this one. You have a little bit of warming of the stomach. I've already ate, so it's not that prevalent and bad. But if you were doing this on an empty stomach, you would probably really feel the alcohol burn in your stomach here. I call it a burn, but it's more like a warming. Is really what it is. I'm gonna say not a bad beer, guys. Founders does not make bad beer. I'm gonna lay it out right here for Founders. Founders do not make a bad beer. It's just I mean, it's not really even their business practices. It's how they treat their employees that I don't want to support them. That's really what it is. And the management structure there and kind of everything that's kind of gone on there at Founders has really kind of made a real sour spot for me, especially with my cousin working for Founders. And I'm not going to put his name up here. I'm not going to get him into any kind of trouble or whatnot on it. But he likes Founders beer, and that's perfectly fine. That is very perfectly fine. Support the company that you work for. I'm just not going to support it because of their business. Like I said, I want to say business practices, but it's not really the business practices. It's just how they treat their employees and the lawsuit and kind of what's came out about that. And I know some of it was probably kind of being to kind of positioning and all that sort of stuff going on too. But the moral of the story here is, guys, if you're any kind of brewery, really, it doesn't even have to be a brewery, a company, and you do that stuff, I'm not going to support you. But you guys already know all that story. I'm sorry I kind of made this video much longer than what it needed to be, but this is one of the very few Founders beers that I wanted to actually physically try here. So I mean, it's okay. I'll give it that. It's not a bad beer. I don't think, like I said, I don't think Founders makes really any kind of bad beer. But guys, if you've seen the KBS and if you've had it, kind of let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like it? Do you not like it? Is it different enough from the original KBS? I think you're getting a lot of the KBS taste on here. It's just with a lot more coffee and espresso is in it. And that's pretty much to me the factor that kind of pulls it apart. And you're getting a little bit of vanilla too. I will say that you're getting a little bit of vanilla. Those are the big key things that you're going to get when you smell and when you taste the beer, is you're going to get those things. But guys, let me know what you guys think of the Founders KBS there. What is this again? Goodness, I even forgot what it was. The Espresso KBS from Founders. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and make sure you guys hit that bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. All right, guys. And guys, if you had too much to drink, guys, just really do get a designated driver, guys. Because if you do, you're going to get pulled over by the cops. They're going to make you do that stupid-ass sobriety test, and you get a free ride to jail. Then you're going to have court fees and impossible prison time. And then if you hit or kill somebody, you guys know you're going to be in the slammer for a while. And if you kill yourself, all I've really done is hurt your family and friends, put yourself 6 feet under. Just sleep off your buzz, get your car the next day, get an Uber, a taxi, a Lyft. Take advantage. I said Uber and Lyft. Take advantage of the apps on your phone to get a ride if you kind of need a ride, because in this day and age, guys, it's stupid to do it, and you're pretty much effed over if you get a DUI now. It's really not worth it. All right, guys, come back next time and I pull another beer out of the fridge, and we'll see what it does. All right, guys, I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and hope to see you guys again soon. Take care, guys.